We can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Anthony Davis, Shepard out there with Booker. Then there's Washington. And it's Towns in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Denver, the forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Towns. Shepard with the ball. Murray on him. Lets the 3 fly. And the Thunder another 3.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Shepard.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray dishes to Gordon. How about this one, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Davis with the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. Man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Washington against Porter. Washington, that's good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Towns, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just so many good looks from in close.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Shepard, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Brown. Towns with the steal. Down low, here's Davis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Now, here's Westbrook. They need this. And Davis pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 22. From deep Washington. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
A different look for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. And it's Peyton Watson in for Michael Porter. Now, here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. But watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Shepherd. And the Thunder, another three.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Jordan. Left side, Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Boy, it's made matters a lot easier for him offensively.
And that one's good. Strother.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's the three. It's good from Shepherd on the assist from Booker. And 11 points for Reed Shepherd. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Shepherd. Here's Washington. Again, the Thunder score.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. Ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
So here's Westbrook. Still scoreless. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. And the dunk by Booker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Watson for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Davis against Gordon. It's stolen by Davis. And now a fast break for the Thunder. He gets it in there. And 11 points for Davis.
Excellent all-around performance. So far. The big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic. Baskets.
Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Here's Shibwe. Jokic defending. Shots good by Hero.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Poke loose. Pass to Shibwe. Oh, and that one. no question, powered it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Now here's Murray. Jokic on top. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Oklahoma City's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. There's Hero with the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Thunder.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Hero. He's got 9. Here's Gabriel, and the Thunder another 3.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
For 3, Murray. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Hero, and they pick up 2. Hero's got 11 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Knocked away. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's Gabriel. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Stolen by Hero. Oh, that was something to see.
My goodness.
And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you've got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. Get a jog back.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
2 minutes remaining.
Stolen by Hero.
2 minutes.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first
Just
personal foul.
no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
Tyler Hero.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
That's tipped. 1:46 left now here in the second. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Here's Monk. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Stolen by Hero. Driving the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Vanderbilt. That's in. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Jordan. Tipped away.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's Gabriel, and it's in there. Gabriel's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hey, guys, they've allowed an embarrassing number of points off those turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
A nice shot by Bryant.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Vanderbilt kicks to Monk. From past the arc. And the Thunder another 3. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Oklahoma City was looking great right away. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, their success from the free throw line is big tonight. They absolutely were determined to take it to the hole and not be denied. We saw them dictating.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Mark Dagnall is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Washington. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Shepard in at the one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he can't get the first one.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Denver shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And Davis sends it back. Shepard with the ball. He's against Gordon. It's good from Shepard on the assist from Booker.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Shepard, that's good. And that's 21 points for Reed Shepard.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
It's hard enough to win in this league without careless mistakes. As a matter of fact, you can't win if you have too many careless mistakes.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that and his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Ball call.
And so here is Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And he gets it to go. Shepard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Thunder.
Thunder have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
Watson, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Stolen by Washington. And he lays it straight in. Washington's got 9 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end. Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working
to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
It's stolen by Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Washington, that's good.
Washington.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the blocked shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Too easy there for Davis, just using his length to his advantage inside.
For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Watson. Buries it down low. And here are the Thunder now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Shepard, that's good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Stolen by Washington. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Shepard, that's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. And Watson has it in the corner. And the rejection by Towns.
Denver ball.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Watson. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Oklahoma City with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Saric. It's Najee in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Saric with the bounce pass. Here's Pickett. It's stolen by Shepard. Goes up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And much of the offensive production has come from their willingness to get out and run.
Yeah, and if you've got the legs to do it, I think it's the best way to play. And they've made that commitment.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
There's the pass to Najee. Here's Strother from downtown. It's rebounded by Towns. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Davis has got 16 here in the second half.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been
nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror.
Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. You can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And he has snapped the long-standing mark held by Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. Unbelievable to see that record. And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
You know, his activity has been outstanding. Just appears to be one step ahead of the opposition. Excellent anticipation, taking risks, and it's paying off.
Those were your Nuggets Mini Dance Team.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Strother. The Nuggets with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just...
Yeah!
Wow! We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Saric outside to end the run. Traps in the tray.
An effective score from all over the floor. Saric has a bunch of confidence in his jumper.
And there's Shepard on the assist by Towns.
The assist.
Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Poked away. It's stolen by Shepard. And here they come. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Strother. Feeds it to Saric. Towns with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
I mean, you got to be honest. So the transition defense just has been lacking.
Yeah, fast break points all over the place. At some point, you've got to make the commitment to sprint back and then slow them down and stop the ball.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Heroes checked in. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shepard. At the line for 1.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Here's Shepard. Again, the Thunder score.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's Frother. Jordan outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Brown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Shepard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. For 3, another 3 for Denver.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Fires from the corner, and the basket is good. 63 points for Reed Shepard.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it. Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Thunder.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Nuggets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Reed Shepard.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game
connects again.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen.
Another bucket. Wow.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Porter outside. A rebound by Washington.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's
again, what an avalanche.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night. Here's Brown. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Shepard. It's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when you play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
baby. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. Out of rounds, yeah, out of rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hat ne, seh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack.
Open it up, yeah, my feet, damn, came in out, and I call it facts. I fell in love with it right now, I'm off somebody tell these hands, get up. I'm just in all black, this a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying, no need to take no pic. Every day I'm with it, man, we on. I told her if she let me chill, get my name tatted on her. Leonardo, DiCaprio, on my left foot.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, seh einen ab und Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, ja die Match, so ein Wig, Orange Pants, all black. RIP, don't forget, verbrenn mein Sony-Tag, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, meine Chrome hat Rolling Glance, ja, Rick Owens meine Boots, Rick Owens meine West, ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi-Tags, bin in Paris, in der Suite, ich chill im Riss, nicht so viel Tag, kann nicht schlafen, chase back, ich hol sie schnell, ja, Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, seh einen ab und
Let me tell you, you my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do, say girl, I know, you a little too tame, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know, put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay, I see your brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least, don't take my talking to you around, I can keep it chill like I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do, say girl, I know. You a little too tame, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey, girl, you got me. I'm singing, it's like, oh, you got the best of mine. You got the best of mine. You got the best of mine. And that's alright. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do, say girl, I know. You a little too tame, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next, tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
fire drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding fit. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity for the. Can you like Paul Wall? I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with. From everybody in the city, keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimme. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on. Catching slip. I gotta keep my. So I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Got the trenches banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Wait a minute, UIP, unimportant person.